Welcome to my channel, World Coins Collector. I will tell you about rare coins that are most valuable US history, and these coins make you a millionaire. Please watch this complete video and find your treasure. Welcome back to my channel, World Coins Collector. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the Oklahoma State Quarter. Released in 2008 as part of the 50 State Quarters program, this coin is more than just a piece of change. It's a tiny piece of art that captures the spirit of the Sooner State. So, let's uncover the beauty, symbolism, and the surprising value this quarter holds today. The 50 State Quarters program was a monumental series by the United States Mint, running from 1999 to 2008. This initiative was designed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique design, showcasing elements that best represent the state's history and culture. Oklahoma's turn came in 2008 as the 46th coin in this incredible series. It marked a celebration of the state's vibrant heritage and natural beauty. But what makes the Oklahoma quarter stand out among the others? Let's find out. The design of the Oklahoma quarter is a masterpiece, and it's packed with symbolism. The coin features the Oklahoma state bird, the scissor-tailed flycatcher, soaring gracefully. Its long, elegant tail feathers flow behind it, creating a sense of motion and freedom. Below the bird, you'll see the state wildflower, the Indian blanket flower, in full bloom. The vibrant petals of the Indian blanket symbolize Oklahoma's rich Native American heritage and the state's natural beauty. Together, the scissor-tailed flycatcher and the Indian blanket capture the essence of Oklahoma's diverse ecosystem. Like all the quarters in the 50 State Quarters series, the obverse side of the Oklahoma quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This portrait was originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932 and has become a familiar symbol on American coins. Around Washington's bust, you'll find inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. It's a timeless design that represents the stability and strength of the nation. Why the scissor-tailed flycatcher and the Indian blanket? Oklahoma's choice of these two symbols wasn't random. The scissor-tailed flycatcher is known for its distinctive tail feathers and acrobatic flight patterns. It's a bird that embodies the spirit of freedom and resilience. The Indian blanket flower, on the other hand, brings to mind the vibrant landscapes of Oklahoma. Its red and yellow petals are a nod to the state's Native American tribes and their deep connection to the land. Oklahoma became the 46th state of the United States in 1907, and its history is deeply intertwined with Native American culture. The state was originally designated as Indian Territory, a place where many tribes were relocated during the 19th century. Over time, it has grown into a bustling state with a unique blend of Western, Native American, and Southern influences. The 2008 quarter not only marks the state's centennial but also serves as a tribute to its complex and rich history. The Oklahoma quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, P mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The mint mark can be found just below the phrase "In God We Trust" on the obverse side. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were made for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced the proof versions, which are usually highly polished and meant for collectors. Each mint produced millions of these coins, but there are subtle differences in strike quality, and that's what collectors often look for. When it comes to collecting, coin errors can significantly increase the value of a coin. The Oklahoma quarter is no exception. Some notable errors include double die strikes, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. These mistakes during the minting process make the coin unique and can raise its value considerably. If you ever come across an Oklahoma quarter with unusual markings, it might be worth a second look. Now, let's get to the part everyone's curious about: the value. While a standard Oklahoma quarter from circulation is worth 25 cents, its value can be much higher for collectors, especially if it's in uncirculated or proof condition. The Philadelphia and Denver mint coins in mint state, MS-65 or higher, can fetch between $1 and $5. However, proof coins, especially those with the S mint mark in deep cameo condition, can go for $10 or more. Error coins, depending on the type and rarity, can reach prices upwards of $100 or more. Did you know that the scissor-tailed flycatcher can have tail feathers as long as its entire body? or that the Indian blanket flower was chosen as Oklahoma's state wildflower because it's one of the most resilient blooms, thriving even in harsh conditions. These little details make the Oklahoma quarter not just a coin but a small piece of storytelling. In conclusion, the 2008 Oklahoma quarter is a shining example of the artistry and history encapsulated in the 50-state quarters program. It's more than just a coin. It's a tribute to Oklahoma's wildlife, culture, and history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting, the Oklahoma quarter is a beautiful and valuable addition to any collection. So next time you come across one, take a moment to appreciate its design and maybe even hold on to it. You never know how much it could be worth someday. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the Oklahoma quarter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and collecting tips. And let us know in the comments. Do you have an Oklahoma quarter in your collection? What's your favorite coin from the 50-state quarter series? See you next time, and happy collecting! Top 2, we're diving into a fascinating piece of modern American coinage, the 2014 Colorado quarter dollar. This quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that showcases some of the most remarkable national parks and landmarks across the United States. In this video, we're going to explore the unique design, history, and surprising value of this coin. So, let's take a trip through the Rockies and discover the hidden stories within the 2014 Colorado quarter. Chapter 1. Background of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was launched in 2010 by the United States Mint, celebrating the natural beauty and historic sites of the United States. Over the years, this program has released 5 new quarters annually, each highlighting a unique national park or site from one of the 50 states, the District of Columbia, or U.S. territories. The goal of this series was to honor America's landscapes, historical sites, and cultural heritage. The 2014 Colorado quarter is part of this series and highlights the magnificent Rocky Mountain National Park. This park is not only a symbol of Colorado but of the rugged beauty of the American West. The coin captures the essence of the Rockies, which have inspired explorers, artists, and adventurers for centuries. So let's take a closer look at the design of this coin and what makes it truly unique. Chapter 2. The design of the 2014 Colorado quarter. The reverse, or tail side, of the 2014 Colorado quarter features an intricate and majestic depiction of the Rocky Mountains. The mountains rise boldly in the background, their peaks capped with snow, representing the natural grandeur and the untamed wilderness of Colorado. In the foreground, we see evergreen trees, a common sight in the Rockies and a symbol of the region's rich forests. Together, these elements create a scene that's almost like a window into the park itself. Above the mountains, the inscription reads, Rocky Mountain, the name of the national park the coin commemorates. The phrase, Colorado, is displayed at the bottom, identifying the state being honored. The year 2014, when the coin was released, is inscribed to the left, while the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, appears on the right. This phrase has long represented the unity of the diverse regions and peoples that make up the United States, and it serves as a reminder of the shared heritage behind this coin. On the obverse, or heads side, we have the classic portrait of George Washington. This familiar depiction of the first president of the United States has been a staple of American quarters since 1932. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, this iconic portrait of Washington has become an enduring symbol of American resilience and leadership. Surrounding Washington's image, you'll find the words United States of America at the top, Liberty on the left, In God We Trust on the right, and quarter dollar along the bottom. This portrait not only connects this coin to its historical roots, but also symbolizes the nation's enduring values. Even as the designs on the reverse side change to celebrate different national parks and landmarks, Washington's image on the obverse side remains consistent, a reminder of the ideals that continue to unite the country. Chapter 4. Rocky Mountain National Park and its symbolism. Rocky Mountain National Park, the star of this quarter, is one of the most iconic and visited national parks in the United States. It covers over 400 square miles of mountainous terrain and is home to diverse ecosystems, from lush meadows to dense forests and snow-covered peaks. The park is famous for its breathtaking scenery, including the Continental Divide, a natural boundary that splits the flow of water across North America. The mountains on the Colorado quarter symbolize not only the beauty but also the strength and resilience of nature. For centuries, the Rockies have inspired those who encounter them, whether it's the explorers and pioneers of the past or the millions of visitors each year who come to experience the park's majestic landscapes. This quarter captures that spirit, making it not only a piece of currency but a tribute to the timeless appeal of the Rockies. Chapter 5. The Minting Process and Variations of the Colorado Quarter. The 2014 Colorado Quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced a slightly different version of the coin, identifiable by a small letter that appears just below "In God We Trust" on the obverse side. Coins from Philadelphia bear the letter P, those from Denver have a D, and proof coins from San Francisco are marked with an S. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were produced for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, which are typically reserved for collectors. Proof coins are known for their high quality, polished finish, and sharp details, which makes them highly desirable among collectors. Each version of this quarter carries its own unique appeal, depending on whether you're interested in circulated or proof coins. Like many coins, the 2014 Colorado quarter has its share of rare variations and errors. These errors occur during the minting process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet defects. Some collectors are particularly drawn to these error coins, as they're rare and often considered unique. For example, an error in the lettering or an unusual strike pattern can set a coin apart and make it highly collectible. Some of these error coins are highly sought after and can fetch impressive prices at auctions. If you ever come across a Colorado quarter with unusual markings or imperfections, it could be worth a closer look now. Let's get to the part that all collectors are curious about: value. While most 2014 Colorado quarters you'll find in circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents, certain factors can make them significantly more valuable. Uncirculated quarters, proof versions, and coins with unique errors or high-grade conditions are often worth more than their face value. For some of these rarer versions, especially if they are in pristine condition or possess notable minting errors, prices can reach truly astonishing levels. In fact, certain Colorado quarters have been valued at up to $30,000. So, if you have a 2014 Colorado quarter, be sure to give it a closer look. You might just be holding a piece. The 2014 Colorado quarter is a beautiful and iconic part of the America the Beautiful series. It's more than just a piece of currency. It's a tribute to Colorado's Rocky Mountain National Park and the spirit of the American landscape. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or simply fascinated by the stories behind everyday objects, this quarter is a must-have piece of American numismatic history. That little quarter in your pocket could be worth up to $30,000. You enjoyed this deep dive into the Colorado quarter. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting stories behind the coins you encounter every day. Let us know in the comments if you have a favorite coin from the America the Beautiful series, or if you've ever found a unique quarter in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep an eye out for treasures in your pocket change. Top 3. We're going on a journey to the Empire State with a special look at the New York State Quarter from 2001. This coin is part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, which took the United States by storm in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The New York quarter is not just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history, celebrating one of the most iconic states in the nation. In this video, we're going to explore the design, symbolism, and hidden details of this coin. And stick around because you might be surprised to learn just how valuable this quarter can be. Let's dive in. To truly appreciate the New York quarter, we need to understand the context of the 50 State Quarters program. Launched by the United States Mint in 1999, this program was one of the most ambitious coin series ever created. Over the span of 10 years, from 1999 to 2008, the U.S. Mint released 5 new state quarters each year, honoring each state in the order it joined the Union. The goal was to celebrate the unique heritage, culture, and achievements of every state across the country. The New York quarter was released in 2001, the 3rd year of the series. As the 11th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1788, New York was already an influential and historic state. The design chosen for its quarter reflects its importance and highlights its most recognizable symbol, Lady Liberty herself, The reverse side of the New York quarter is a masterpiece that captures the essence of the Empire State. At the center of the design, we see the iconic Statue of Liberty, standing tall and proud, as a symbol of freedom and democracy. Lady Liberty faces outward, welcoming new immigrants, just as she has done for generations arriving in New York Harbor. Behind her, an outline of the state of New York is depicted, marking the geographical boundaries of this diverse and culturally rich state. On the left side of the coin, you'll notice the words Gateway to Freedom, a tribute to New York's role as a symbol of opportunity and a beacon of hope for millions of people throughout history. For many, New York was the first site of America, a land of new beginnings. The design also includes the year of statehood, 1788, reminding us of New York's early role in the founding of the United States. Above the design, the word New York is inscribed, identifying the state being honored. The year 2001, the release year of the quarter, is inscribed at the bottom, along with the national motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. This phrase is a powerful reminder of the unity that holds the diverse states together as one nation. Turning the coin over, we see the obverse side, which features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This classic image of Washington has been a staple of American quarters since 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, the portrait shows Washington in profile, capturing his stoic and determined expression. The obverse side also includes the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. These inscriptions frame the portrait, adding to the sense of tradition and continuity that this coin represents. The image of George Washington not only ties this quarter to its historical roots, but also serves as a symbol of the country's enduring values. This design has become an icon in its own right, a constant presence in American pockets and collections for decades. New York has always held a special place in American history. Known as the Empire State, it was a critical hub during the Revolutionary War and became a center of trade, culture, and immigration in the 19th and 20th centuries. The Statue of Liberty, featured prominently on the quarter, is one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom worldwide. Gifted by France in 1886, the statue has stood in New York Harbor for over a century, greeting millions of immigrants arriving in the United States in search of a better life. The inscription, Gateway to Freedom, reflects this history, emphasizing New York's role as the entry point for many who sought new opportunities in America. It's a powerful reminder of the state's unique place in the American narrative as a land of promise and hope. The New York quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints produced a slightly different version of the coin. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced coins for general circulation, marked with a P and D, respectively. The San Francisco Mint produced the proof coins, which are marked with an S. Proof coins are typically made for collectors and have a polished, mirror-like finish that highlights the intricate details of the design. Each version has its own unique appeal, depending on whether you're looking at circulated or proof coins. The Philadelphia and Denver coins are more commonly found in circulation, while the San Francisco proof coins are highly prized by collectors for their exceptional quality. Like many coins in the 50-state quarters program, the New York quarter has its share of rare errors and varieties that make it especially interesting to collectors. Some of the most notable errors include double die strikes, off-center strikes, and planchet floss. These errors occur during the minting process and can make the coin unique, adding significant value for collectors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die error, where the design appears slightly doubled due to a mistake during the striking process. These error coins are rare, and when they are found in high-grade condition, they can be worth a considerable amount of money. Even minor errors can turn a regular quarter into a valuable collector's item. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value. While most New York quarters you find in circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents, certain factors can make them far more valuable. High-grade, uncirculated quarters, proof versions, and coins with rare errors can fetch impressive prices among collectors. In fact, some rare versions of the 2001 New York quarter have been known to reach incredible values. In pristine condition or with notable errors, these coins can be worth as much as $55,000. That's right, $55,000 for a single quarter. It's a perfect example of how even a small piece of change can turn into a significant treasure for collector. In conclusion, The 2001 New York State Quarter is a remarkable coin that captures the spirit and history of the Empire State. It's a tribute to New York's legacy as a gateway to freedom and opportunity, and it's a cherished part of the 50 State Quarters collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just starting out, this quarter is a must-have for anyone interested in American history and numismatics. And remember, the next time you come across a New York quarter, take a closer look. It might just be worth up to $55,000. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the New York quarter, be sure to like the video, share it with other coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories and collecting tips. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare quarter in your collection, or if you have a favorite from the 50 State Quarter series. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep hunting for treasures in your pocket change. We're traveling back to 2001 to take a closer look at a special quarter from the 50 State Quarters program, the Vermont State Quarter. Vermont, the 14th state to join the Union, is known for its beautiful landscapes, covered bridges, and, of course, its famous maple syrup. But did you know that its state quarter is one of the most interesting coins in the entire series? In this video, we'll explore the design, history, and unique features of the Vermont quarter. Stay tuned until the end to discover just how valuable this coin can be. It might surprise you. Let's dive in. The Vermont quarter is part of the highly successful 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the United States Mint in 1999. This series was designed to celebrate each of the 50 states with a unique coin, released in the order that the states joined the Union. The program was a huge hit, attracting millions of collectors and introducing many Americans to the hobby of numismatics. Each state had the opportunity to choose a design that represented its history, culture, and natural beauty. In 2001, 5 new state quarters were released, including the Vermont quarter. As the 14th state to join the Union in 1791, Vermont had a rich history and distinct identity to showcase on its quarter. And what better way to celebrate Vermont than by featuring one of its most beloved traditions, maple syrup harvesting? The reverse side of the Vermont quarter is a beautiful depiction of the state's famous fall season and its long-standing tradition of maple syrup production. At the center of the design, we see a picturesque scene of a Vermont farmer collecting sap from sugar maple trees. The farmer is shown using buckets attached to the trees, a method that has been used for centuries in the state's iconic maple syrup industry. In the background, you can see the rolling hills of Vermont, covered in autumn foliage. The trees are depicted with their leaves turning shades of orange, red, and yellow, capturing the essence of Vermont's vibrant fall landscape. The design is both simple and elegant, representing the natural beauty and agricultural heritage that the state is known for. The word Vermont appears at the top of the design, identifying the state being honored. Just below it, we see the year of statehood, 1791, reminding us of Vermont's early role in the formation of the United States. At the bottom, the release year, 2001, is inscribed, along with the national motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. This motto represents the unity of the diverse states that make up the United States, and it serves as a reminder of the shared heritage behind this coin. On the obverse side of the Vermont quarter, we have the familiar image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This classic portrait has been featured on American quarters since 1932. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the portrait shows Washington in profile, looking to the left. It's a timeless design that connects this modern state quarter to the history of American coinage. The obverse side also includes the inscriptions United States of America at the top, Liberty on the left, In God We Trust on the right, and the denomination quarter dollar at the bottom. These elements frame the portrait, adding a sense of tradition and continuity that makes the coin instantly recognizable. Vermont is known for its natural beauty, with its forests, mountains, and small towns creating a charming and picturesque landscape. The Vermont quarter captures this essence with its depiction of maple trees and the process of tapping for sap. Maple syrup production has been a vital part of Vermont's economy and culture for centuries, making it a fitting choice for the state's quarter design. The image of a farmer gathering sap represents the hardworking spirit of Vermonters and their connection to the land. It's a nod to the state's agricultural roots and a tribute to the generations of families who have maintained the tradition of maple syrup harvesting. Even today, Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the United States, and the annual harvest is a celebrated event that brings communities together. The 2001 Vermont Quarter was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced a slightly different version of the coin. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint bear a P mint mark. Those from the Denver Mint have a D mint mark, and proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are marked with an S. The Philadelphia and Denver quarters were produced for circulation, while the proof coins from San Francisco were created specifically for collectors. Proof coins are struck with greater precision and have a polished, mirror-like finish, highlighting the intricate details of the design. Collectors often seek out these proof coins because of their superior quality and craftsmanship. Like many coins in the 50-state quarters program, the Vermont Quarter has its share of rare varieties and errors that are highly prized by collectors. Some of the most notable errors include double-die strikes, off-center strikes, and planchet floss. These errors occur during the minting process and can make the coin unique, increasing its value significantly. For example, a double-die error can result in parts of the design or inscriptions appearing doubled, creating a distinct and rare variety of the coin. Similarly, off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned with the coin's edge, can make the coin particularly desirable among collectors. If you come across a Vermont Quarter with unusual features or imperfections, it might be worth taking a closer look. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value. While most Vermont quarters you find in circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents, certain factors can make them far more valuable. High-grade, uncirculated quarters, proof versions, and coins with rare minting errors are especially sought after by collectors. In fact, some rare and pristine versions of the 2001 Vermont Quarter have reached incredible values at auctions. If you're lucky enough to find a Vermont Quarter in mint condition or with a notable error, its value could be as high as $55,000. That's right, this small piece of change could be worth a whopping $55,000. In conclusion, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter is a beautifully designed piece of American coinage that celebrates the natural beauty and traditions of the Green Mountain State. It's a tribute to Vermont's heritage and a part of one of the most popular coin series in U.S. history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this quarter is a must-have for anyone interested in the 50-state quarters collection. And remember, the next time you come across a Vermont Quarter, take a closer look. You might just have a coin worth $55,000. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Vermont Quarter. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting stories about coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare state quarter, or if you have a favorite from the series. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your coin hunt. Top 5, we're diving into a coin that many people might overlook, but could actually be worth a small fortune. We're talking about the 2001 New York State Quarter, a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change right now. You might think it's just another quarter, worth only 25 cents, but there's something very special about this particular one. In fact, some versions of the 2001 New York State Quarter have fetched up to $55,000 at auction. Intrigued? Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal why this coin is so valuable and what makes it a must-have for collectors. Before we get into the specifics of why this coin is so valuable, let's take a quick look at the history behind it. The New York State Quarter was part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a special series that ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state quarter was designed to celebrate a unique aspect of its state's history and culture. In 2001, New York was featured, and its quarter became one of the most iconic in the series. The obverse side of the coin, like all quarters in the program, features the classic image of George Washington. However, the reverse side is where things get interesting. The reverse side of the New York State Quarter showcases a stunning design that highlights the state's history and landmarks. It features the Statue of Liberty standing proudly with an outline of New York State in the background. There's also the phrase "Gateway to Freedom," symbolizing New York's role as a major entry point for immigrants coming to the United States. It's a beautiful design that captures the spirit and importance of New York, making it a favorite among both collectors and everyday Americans. But what sets this quarter apart from the millions of other quarters minted in 2001? The answer lies in a rare minting error that can make this coin extremely valuable. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors are highly sought after because they are rare and unique. These errors occur during the production process, and they can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's item worth thousands of dollars. The New York State Quarter from 2001 is no exception. One of the most significant errors found in the 2001 New York Quarter is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. The off-center strike can vary in degree, but the most dramatic examples are highly valuable because they are so rare. When collectors see a quarter with a strikingly misaligned design, they know they've found something special. It's these types of coins that can fetch the highest prices at auction. Another error that has been found in the 2001 New York Quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin imprints the design more than once, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the details on the coin surface. You might see a slight doubling of the letters or the image of the Statue of Liberty. This kind of error is rare and exciting for collectors because it adds a unique twist to the coin's design. The double die error makes these quarters even more valuable, especially if the coin is in mint condition. Now, let's talk about the importance of the coin's condition. The value of any collectible coin is largely determined by its grade, which reflects its overall appearance and state of preservation. A coin in mint state condition, which means it looks nearly identical to how it did when it was first struck, will be worth significantly more than a coin that has been heavily circulated and shows signs of wear. If you have a 2001 New York Quarter with a minting error and it's in pristine condition, you could be looking at a very valuable piece. It's also worth noting that finding one of these rare 2001 New York Quarters isn't as impossible as it might seem. Many of these coins are still in circulation today, mixed in with regular quarters that we use every day. This means you could potentially find one in your spare change, in an old coin jar, or even tucked away in a collection that's been sitting around for years. That's part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. The possibility that a hidden gem could be right under your nose. There have been several instances of these rare New York State quarters selling for impressive amounts at auction. In fact, collectors have paid thousands of dollars for coins with noticeable errors, especially when they're in mint condition. It's a reminder that you never know what kind of treasure might be hiding in plain sight. This is why it's so important to take a close look at your change and keep an eye out for anything unusual. The next time you come across a 2001 New York Quarter, make sure to give it a good look. You might just have a rare and valuable coin in your hands. If you're wondering what to do if you find a quarter that looks like it might be special, the best course of action is to get it professionally evaluated. A coin expert or a professional grading service can help determine the coin's condition and confirm whether it has any minting errors. This can give you a better idea of its value and help you decide whether to keep it in your collection or consider selling it at auction. Either way, discovering a rare coin like this can be an incredible experience and a potentially profitable find. Outro. So, just how much could a rare 2001 New York State Quarter be worth? If you happen to have one of these coins with a significant minting error and it's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $55,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $55,000. It's hard to believe that a simple quarter could be worth so much. But that's the magic of coin collecting. Sometimes, the smallest and most overlooked items can hold the greatest value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll be back with more exciting stories of hidden treasures and incredible finds. Until then, happy collecting and may you find your own piece of history in your pocket change. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel, like videos, comments, and share videos again. Thanks.